Hey everybody, welcome back. Vince here with Sideways with Vince. So I wanted to report back on my picks from last week and let's talk about the NFL picks for this week. So NFL fans, football fans, I got something good for you this week. So like I said, everybody's an expert. Last week my straight up picks were 4-2. My picks against the spread, 3-3. So, if I was a gambling man, I didn't lose a thing. I would have bet on either one, either side of the coin. I was good to go. So, you too can make picks and be right most of the time. So, here we go. Let's get into the divisional round of the playoffs. Now, these games are going to be exciting. These are going to be good games, unlike some of the ones last week. And they all should be close. I expect them to be close. So I could very likely go 0-4 this week or 4-0. Nobody knows what's going to happen. So, all the time spent on TV analyzing these games for hours and hours, go do it. Yeah, good fun. If that's what you're into, go for it. So here are my picks, and this is why. So the first game, Saturday, Cincinnati Bengals at the Tennessee Titans. Now, Tennessee was the number 1 seed, so they didn't play last week. They're going to play this week, and very likely they've got their beast of a running back, King Henry, Derrick Henry, back this week. He may not play the whole game. He may just be played sparingly. Hard to tell. But he's a force to be reckoned with, probably the best running back in the league. And they're playing in Tennessee. Tennessee is favored by 3.5 points. And I just don't think Cincinnati has it in them to win this game. Tennessee is pretty tough at home. And here's a fun fact that some people might not realize, but they have beat the Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs, Los Angeles Rams, and the San Francisco 49ers this year. All 4 of those teams are still in the playoffs. So they're going to be hard to beat. So we're taking the Titans. And we're going on the over 3.5 points. So Titans are going to win, and they're going to beat the spread. Next game, those surprisingly frisky San Francisco 49ers. They're going into Green Bay to try to keep their roll going. Should be cold there, I think. Maybe 10 degrees, maybe a little snow. That'll make it fun. And you know what? They played once this year already, too. And San Francisco almost won. And it was in San Francisco. They kept it close. Green Bay took a big lead in the first part of the game, but San Francisco almost came back and made it happen. Green Bay's favored by 6. I think they're going to win by 6 or more. A lot of people think that cold weather is going to favor the run, and San Francisco runs the heck out of the ball. The cold weather favors Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams. Davante Adams just needs to run down the field. Aaron Rodgers drops it right in his hands, doesn't have to jump for it, doesn't have to do anything. It's going to be Green Bay all the way. So take them with confidence. The next game, it's going to be interesting. This one's on Sunday. Los Angeles Rams at the defending Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This could be a really, really interesting game. The Rams are on a little bit of a roll, and, their defense is pretty good. They got Aaron Donald, and they have Von Miller. They could get some pressure on Mr. Tom Brady and maybe force a couple of interceptions. If they do that, they could be in pretty good shape. But I think what Tampa Bay is going to do to avoid that is they're going to do a lot of quick slants. They're going to do a lot of quick over the middle passes. They're going to do a lot of dump offs to their running backs, and they're going to be able to get around on the outside of the Rams defense. And I think they're going to win as well. They did play earlier this year as well, and the Rams actually won that one. I think it was week 3. But the Rams beat them then. It was in Los Angeles, and this one's in Tampa Bay. I got to go with the Bucks on this one. I think their defense is gonna shut down Mr. Stafford, maybe force him into a couple of interceptions. So we're going with Tampa Bay. They're favored by 3 points, so we're taking Tampa Bay and the spread. All right, last game of the weekend, Buffalo at Kansas City. Man, this is going to be a good one. Coin flip game. Nobody knows what's going to happen on this one. They did play once before. The Bills beat them in Kansas City, week 5. They're playing in Kansas City again. But I do think that it's just going to be a coin flip. So here's an analogy I want to make with Buffalo. They played a great game last week. Somebody said it was a perfect game. They had the ball 7 times, scored 7 touchdowns, no punts, no turnovers, no field goals, straight up touchdowns all day long. It reminds me of people playing golf. Oh yeah, you like my golf stuff back there? Yeah, it's another angle at Vince's bar. But it reminds me of when a professional golfer shoots like a 62, has a fantastic day. And then the next day they come back and they can't hit the side of a barn. You know, they're lucky to be within 10 strokes of that. So I think there's some professional letdown when you have an extraordinary performance. And I think that might happen in this game. I like Kansas City at home. I want Buffalo to win, but I think Kansas City's going to get it done as long as they're the last one who has the ball. So whoever gets the ball last will probably win this game. Again, coin flip. Kansas City's favored by just 2 points, which is basically nothing. So let's take Kansas City and the points. So good luck to you. Only bet if it's legal. Thanks for dropping by. See you guys. Bye.